Okay, so here are the 5 things that I would love to buy when I get my YouTube income. As an individual and also a content creator who loves to, improve himself, or basically in the line of self-improvement, or who loves to, self-development or whatever. So the first thing is literally tools for content creation, which would be a tripod or a better mic than that I have, and all sorts of things which helps me to create a better content, and then that would be better. And then the second thing that I would love to buy is an iPhone, or like a base model, or maybe the maxed out version of iPhone. Doesn't really matter. If I have a sustainable amount of money, then I would really love to buy the maxed out version of that phone. Even though many people will argue, why not you buy just an Android mobile phone? Trust me, I love to use, because Android mobile phone actually provides all sorts of features, and it's more interesting than using iPhone. But if I was an individual who doesn't create content and just consumes, as a consumer, I would really love to use Android mobile phone. But as a content creator and a person who has a productive lifestyle, I would love to have iPhone and Apple products, which makes my life easier for creating and doing stuff, even for entrepreneurships and creating businesses and safety things. I would love to have Apple products over Android as a content creator and as an entrepreneur. Why not? And then so the basic reason, like majority of the reason that I want to buy a iPhone is its camera and overall features for a content creator. Anyway, moving on to the third thing that I would buy is a laptop or a MacBook. Well, why not? Because it would help me as a content creator to edit videos, and not only that, I would really love to learn coding and how to build a freaking website out of nowhere, so I can literally develop my business in the initial days. Because I know at that time I won't have a lot of investment, but whatever I have, whatever kind of skills I have would really make sense. So I would really love to have a freaking laptop or a MacBook, whatever. And then moving on to the fourth thing, which would be a health monitoring thing, which would be literally monitor my health, my sleep, or let's say my oxygen level, my H2O level, like all sorts of things like heart rate and stuff like that. Either it could be a Whoop band or Google band, or there's a lot of watch like Apple watches and Samsung Galaxy watches, which also literally monitors them. But bands and rings are really more accurate than watches. Well, I would also love to buy an Apple Watch, because it's a thing when I was a kid. Literally, like I always dreamt of buying a freaking Apple Watch from my own money, by my own money. But iPhone and a MacBook or laptop wasn't one of them. But I would love to buy a watch. But I literally want more accurate results. That's why I would love to buy a Whoop band, or there's some new wildcard or something like newcomers, and those are like Google and OnePlus. Whatever fits my best interest, I'm gonna buy it and use it. And the book that I would love to buy is a digital book. That means a book which is digital. It's basically it's something like iPad, but it's specialized to read books. That means you can literally install contents of any book and you can read it like you do in a mobile phone or in an iPad. But it's basically designed, it's a literally simple stick thing just to read books. Okay, so I don't know a lot of companies which actually make this product, but there's Kindle and some Amazon basic things which actually make these products and stuff like that. So I would really love to buy that because I love reading books, and when you're really traveling, carrying a books actually become a hassle. And for me, I'm really caring for my books, and if something happens to my book, it's literally a nightmare to me. And if I have a freaking device which helps me read contents without having a book, it would be literally a dream which is fulfilled. So yeah. And then if I had to add a bonus thing, that would be literally a freaking maxed out PC where I can literally play games, especially games like Dark Souls, where the villains are like literally way more stronger than the main character, which means you have to like literally fight them and play that game the same level multiple times until you clear it. Well, it's really hard to clear those kind of games, and I love those kind of games, like games like God of War or maybe Shadow of Colossus, and a lot of games like that. Well, I know it's kind of weird that's coming from me because yeah, it's a self-improvement thing, but still I would love to play games, and it's a thing where I actually started my YouTube journey. Well, although that channel is already gone, but yeah. Anyway, so these are the things that I would love to buy when I get my YouTube income, and yeah, whenever it's going to be awesome. And yeah, if I want to predict when it's going to be, I think it's going to be after like 1 year or maybe 1.5 years. Let's see if I'm able to do this kind of stuff in 1.5 years.